100 strong, because over here, we like to keep things 100 strong. What's that word, family? Hey, man, check this out.
Pressure, I apply the pressure. Pressure, I apply the pressure. Pressure, I apply the pressure. Yeah, pressure, I apply the pressure.
This one right here, man, Trey Reed, man. I wanted to make a video about this situation, but I wanted to wait until the facts came in because they said that this was a lynching just because it happened in Mississippi for the most part, right? No evidence of nobody else being around when this happened, but a black man was found hanging from a tree in Mississippi. That's all you need to hear, and you're automatically going to think of lynching. But at the same time, a white man was also found hanging from a tree, right? But nobody's saying that was a lynching or that was even retaliation or nothing like that. Nobody's saying things like that about that white man. It's automatically thought to have been a suicide when it comes to a white person, right? So this black guy, Trey Reed, was found hanging from a tree. His death has been ruled a suicide, right? And here's the thing. I lost a cousin back in COVID. I don't know if he just couldn't take being secluded or being alone or being trapped in the house. I don't know why my cousin killed himself, but my cousin killed himself by hanging. Rest in peace, cuz. And you would think that a black person would want to kill himself by hanging because of the history that we have with racism, especially in the South, with the history that we have. You would think that a black person would kill himself many different ways except for hanging. But it's true. Sometimes we do things like this. All right. So according to reports, the Mississippi Medical Examiner Office has ruled that Trey Reed's death a suicide on Thursday. The Cleveland Police Department said an autopsy conducted Wednesday confirmed hanging as the cause of death. And our thoughts and prayers are with his family. You know, I don't want to see death to nobody. This guy right here, the white guy that was found in Mississippi hanging from a tree, Charlie Kirk, nobody. We got to start looking at people with different point of views or different lifestyles as brothers and sisters as well. We might not agree with them, but we can't wish death on people. You know, freedom of speech is here in America. Freedom of expression is here in America as well. I don't know what this guy was going through that made him decide to take his life in that manner. You know, if it would have been a gun, it would have been easy for us to understand that he did it to himself for a reason. I don't know if he wrote a suicide letter or anything like that, made his last video, whatever. But black people, we immediately hopped on it as it's the Klan. Donald Trump is the president. Everybody's going crazy. Instead of waiting on the facts, we hop out there and we go crazy. I do it sometimes too when it comes to this internet shit, just trying to be one of the first people with a story. Once I see a story, I get on it. I try to do as much investigation to a story as possible, but sometimes I still fall short. But I didn't talk about this story because I said, let's find out a little bit more. It could be white people that was mad because Charlie Kirk was shot and killed and they found a nigga walking along in Mississippi, and they strung him up by a goddamn tree. Or it could have been something else. And according to the medical examiner, it was because this guy, his mental health and physical health, which I mention on the show all the time. Guys, we got to check on our mental health as black people. In the black community, especially in America as a whole, we all need, you know, mental health evaluations, but as in the black community especially. So this guy, you know, I don't know what he was going through in life. Could have been something as simple as a girl leaving him, or it could have been something as serious as he was homeless. Anything, I don't know. Did he leave a note? We need more information to say that this guy killed himself, but we don't. The medical examiner said it. Nobody was around. It don't appear that he was beaten or anything like that by somebody else. So he killed himself And so did the white dude, I believe. So did the white dude that hung himself like a day or two later, or maybe a day before, or whatever. So did him, right? Both of these guys, you know, maybe Mississippi is just fucking depressing. You know, living there is just fucking depressing. It's poor, it's dirty, it's just depressing. But tell me how y'all feel about this in the comment section. We'll be back with more news and commentary about this guy right here, right?
I apply the pressure. I apply the pressure. I apply the pressure. Yeah, pressure. I apply the pressure.